Okay, hello. Just in case you are here, I am here too, and we can be here together and do some Final Fantasy XIV things. I've got the Eden raids to complete today, but first I'm going to go through the roulettes with Joctal. And yeah, so let's do the thing. It's Monday, so it's like a whole new week. I did all my food prep yesterday, which I'm really glad about. I got that done. It is Monday, right? Yes, it is Monday. And, yeah. So we're going to do roulettes with Joctal. And then I'm going to do Eden raids. And if we finish the Eden raids before stream ends, which I doubt it, but if we do, then I will move on to the Little Ladies Day event. And that's what I'll do. Let's head downstairs, go to my club. I gotta go to my club to do roulettes. That's how I operate, okay? Hey, Astrid. Sponsor the stream. I'm sat and you like it. Thank you so much, Astrid, for using your channel points. That makes me really happy. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. What do you say we do roulettes, Astrid? I've got myself a gun. I don't like this gun. It's too realistic. I don't really like realistic gun violence. I like it when there's a certain level of, like, cartoonishness to my violence. That's why I like Overwatch. And that's why I don't like Call of Duty. You know what I mean? Call of Duty too realistic. Overwatch, pure cartoon. This is delicious coffee today. This is a fun drink. What is this? Coconut water. Look how fun. What does that do for us? Oh, it's a gathering boon? Oh boy. I should probably remember that if I ever want to start doing gathering again. W Coffee. Hey Drexel. W Drexel, how are you today? Welcome in. All right, since we're not entertaining, estimated wait time 25 minutes. Are you serious? What happened? What happened to the game? Is the game dead? It said estimated wait time 25 minutes. Do you see that? That's kind of nuts. That can't be true. That's insane. All right. Since I'm waiting 25 minutes for a roulette, maybe I just go in and start unlocking Eden raids. Holy moly. That's a lot. That's a long time. No jackpot. Let's try again. Hey, no jackpot. Boo. Let's try that again. Wait, maybe jackpot. Hey! Got one! Hooray! That was a really bad pattern that I searched on that card. So it's a really good thing that I... Topaz Carbuncle. Wow. Wow. It's very sparkly. Alright, so... Roll waiting list number 1, average wait time 7 minutes now. Okay. That's a little bit better. Gonna go back home. Someone's just sitting out there with their songbird. I feel like there's certain things you shouldn't walk around with. Hey, look at that. It wasn't 25 minutes after all. Oh, that's a cool outfit. That's a cool outfit. She's very Endwalker. You know. Tamago. Tamago. What's his name? Tamago Musica Nova. What an interesting name. Tamago is egg in Japanese. Now you know. Today's welcome to your Japanese lesson for the day. Tamago means egg. It comes from a joining of two words. Tama meaning round and go meaning perfect. He got W key. Oh my gosh. Monsieur Clavier. This has a complicated fight in it, if I'm not mistaken. There's a fight that wipes people in this dungeon. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Why did that other person turn around and run away? Time can tell. Time will tell. Hopefully the healer comes with us. Healer? 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 Hey, Nami! On an 85 stream streak. That's amazing. How you doing? Welcome in. Happy Monday. I hope you survived your weekend with grace and aplomb. I'm good, eating my cereal while watching you. What kind of cereal you got today? Sounds delicious. I love cereal. Oh, Apple Jacks! Yes! That's one of my top 5. That is definitely one of my top 5. Apple Jacks, Fruit Loops, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Fruity Pebbles. And there's one that I'm forgetting. Oh, Honeygram. Okay, so that was scary. I really love me some Lucky Charms. Yeah, me too. Me too, big time. Oh, wait, did I say Lucky Charms? I meant Fruity Pebbles if I said Lucky Charms. Oh, great, I'm getting lag. It's just on 14, though. It's not on the stream, so that's good. Oh, boy. I'm, like, super dead. Yeah, I am dead. I wonder if that was everybody or if that was just me. Interesting. Or is there maintenance today? You know, could you imagine? Like, yeah, there's actually maintenance today. That's really unfortunate. Let's pop back in there. Let's pop back in there. Looks like just you? I'm still on? Huh. Interesting. Interesting. All these people who modify the game and I'm the one who gets booted. Where's the justice? Where is the justice? I ask. Huh. Looks like the healer's not with us either. I think it might have happened to not just me. Welcome back. Oh, thanks, Giaya. All right, cool. It seems as if a thing just happened. Good music. Okay, the healer's with us now. That was interesting. Maybe it was the ghosts. Maybe the real ghost was the internet drops we faced along the way. Oh, it's happening again. What if it's my Steam? Gotta put away my bowl before my cat licks it. That is funny. That is funny. Lag spikes. Oh, okay. Cool. Not just me. Confirmed. That's good to know. You know what I mean? Always good to know it's not just you. I don't think this is the fight. No, this isn't the fight. I think there is one though in this dungeon that gets people really messed up. Darn, I actually got hit by that because I clipped the corner. Don't cut corners. That was dumb. That were dumb. MR rocks. There we go. Music's so jarring. Hello? A Cristobal. Hola, Cristobal. ¿Cómo está? Hola, Cristobal. Hola, Tilly. ¿Cómo está? Yo espero que tú estás bien. Claro que sí. Ay, Dios mío, ¿por qué? ¿Por qué, mi máquina? Venga aquí, venga conmigo. Ay, Dios mío. Lo siento. Goodbye forever. Oh, there was a lag spike for the healer, I bet. Okay, now we all die. This is going to be great fun. Let's see if we can kill the footman. Come closer to me. That was the way my grandfather spoke. He was a Spaniard. Hey, goodbye forever. That's when he saw someone get knocked down in a boxing match. That's what he would shout. Because he loved boxing. So it was always just like, I don't know, look what happened here. Goodbye forever. Good stuff. What a character. I think I lived through that whole ordeal from sheer professionalism. Sheer professionalism. I hate lag spikes, especially when I click on a crafting macro and it stalls and it messes up and then I lose items. Boo! Oh, I hate that. No, ma'am. Lag spikes is the real enemy. You know who causes lag spikes in this game more than anything else in the game? Is Garuda. Hola, mi amigo. Es bien. ¿Y tú? Estoy bien. Estoy bien. You say estoy bien. Can you say it with me? Estoy bien. Estoy bien. Now you. Good job. Good job. Hold on a tick. Hey, you guys couldn't hear that phone call, right? Because if you could, oh my gosh, you guys just got my social security number. You guys got my birth date, my real full government name. That was a really important phone call. I had to take it, but it was really interesting talking about all that stuff while I was streaming. I was like looking at the computer, so paranoid. Oh my gosh, Chihaya, look, you made a little thing. Oh my god, what if we held hands and sat under the tree? I'm so done. This is beautiful, Chihaya. Look what you did. Look what you did. Look what you did. You're amazing. I'm gonna invite you to my party. Welcome to my party. You're part of my party now. Party people. Just two party people sitting under a tree, being beautiful. That's just what we do. We just sit here and we be beautiful. That's how we roll. That is how we roll. I just had to move your camera to see the duty information. I just tried to move your camera. The duty information should be in the top right-hand corner. I'm sorry, top left-hand corner. That's hilarious. No hablo español. Lo lamento. Lo siento. No hablo español. Lo siento. So to say you are sorry is to say lo siento. Can you say lo siento? Lo siento? Now your turn. Good. All right, let's what do you say we do stuff? You look so cute. We look really wait, is that new? Is that new? My purple one is different. That's got to be new. Oh my god. Oh my god. You have new thing. Is that the Little Ladies Day baton? Are you for real right now? Be for real. Do not mess with me. I'm peeing myself. That's so exciting. There's different colors? Ah! That's amazing. We have to do the event on everyone. Ah, it's Cora. Hi, Cora. What you got? What is this? What's this? What's this? What's that? You gotta finish the trades. Chihaya. Chihaya, you've got to finish the trades. There you go. Look at you guys being adorable. What are you doing over there? Being cute. Being cute. What did I just get? New hairstyles. Wait, what? Was that for me or for Not Tall? Was that for this guy? You look... Cora. Be fucking for real right now. By the way, you look just like your avatar. That's nuts. You're Tilly. Cora is Tilly right now. Me when I'm in the microwave. Oh my god. Should we put on the new hair? Do we have an esthetician summoner thing? It's for the bunny? Are we putting on new hair? I don't think I have an esthetician bell in the house. I think I'm gonna have to... Is it this one? Oh my god. Of course you've installed the esthetician. Then why is he in the wall? Okay, I do love the idea that he just like peers through the wall. All right, so what hairstyle did you just get me? This? You want me to wear this? This. That is so emo. Are you kidding me? That's so emo. Is there time for a fashion show? Of course. What is this little with the... This is cute. Oh my god. I mean, Nami, if you got it for me... then clearly you want to see it happen. It's a Karen. Why did you buy me this Karen cut? This didn't cost you money, did it? I don't know how that would look on the Lala, though. I don't know. No, okay. I was like, did you spend money to do this to me? I was like, did you? You didn't spend money to do this to me, did you? Hold on, what do we think? What do we think about different hairstyles? He could be very pretty. He could be wild. Oh my god, a mullet? Stop it. I got it from a lockbox. Oh, okay. Oh my god, I just had to sit there while they did this to me. Okay, that actually looks pretty dope. That actually looks pretty dope. What if Jocto came back for Dawn Trail and his like hair had grown out? Because it's like been a long time. Okay, this looks pretty good. Hold on. Let's let this cook. Let's let the I actually like that. Yeah. Yeah. I'm going through it as well. I'm typically not a fan of that hairstyle. I love that. Like, why is this working for us? And just for fun, we got to see others. Oh no! The bounce? Oh jeez. Okay. She looks like the woman that you end up with after you divorce your husband. Right there. The pompadour. What a time for me to come into the stream. This is excellent. Yeah, typically not a fan of that hairstyle. I don't know why this is working for me. It might be his hair color that's doing it. Well, this is simple and understated. Oh, he is a bun. Oh my god. Do you remember how hunchback the bunnies were in the beginning? I think this is the hair we originally have. It fits you, that hairstyle? Yeah, why is that? Hey, Cass. How you doing, Themlin? This hair looks pretty good. I think we might end up sticking with this. I think we accidentally got a new hairstyle out of this. This is what his hair used to be. The first time I went through like a Realm Reborn and stuff like that. And then his hair changed in Endwalker. Or in Shadowbringers or one of those. It changed. And then it became like scraggly bits. Something. This one or one of those. See, now I don't even know what his hair used to look like. Now I want this. We're gonna have to change his fashion, but this looks good. I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it. Eyebrows. What's wrong with his eyebrows? Why is the esthetician coming for my eyebrows? Don't come for my eyebrow. What if? Hola, me llamo Yoctal. Me llamo Yoctal. Yoctal Molinier. Estoy España de Francia. Mañanas bananas están las manzanas. No one has ever. Is that right? Like, I mean, Pride, right? This is a lot of stuff. We could do face paint and all this other stuff. All right. That looks excellent. Pay 2,000 gil? Yes. That's all it takes to do your hair? Is that all it takes to do your hair is 2,000 gil? Where once stood a disheveled shell of a man rude, there now stands a beauty reborn. Ah, you get it. Holy shit, this actually looks really sick. All right, are we doing a fashion show? Also, I'm not going to officially work lurk today, but I am probably going to be back and forth more than some other days. Very well, very well. Quizzy! Hey, Quizzy! Oh my gosh. Quizzy, you cutie pie. All right, I'm going to take my seat next to Quizzy. Oh my gosh. Quizzy, you look so cute. All right, and then I'm going to properly introduce Tilly. All right, coming around the corner, we go, oh, walk, 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 walk. Now pose, pose, pose. Yes, queen. She don't need no introductions. Her name is Cora. She may look like Tilly's avatar, but she is Cora. Look at that amazing, look at that. Look at that. The pose just keeps posing. And she's got a birdie on her shoulder. Little birdie told me you got a little fashion to show off. Okay, so you look exactly like your avatar on stream. This is amazing. Sana sana culito de rana. All right, let's see. Oh, this is beautiful. The shoulder pads and the cape. This is my warrior of light glam. You're Tilly. I really try to embody the light part. It is very... Oh, okay. I'm seeing... I just got this mental image, entertain me if you will, of you and Reen and Gaia having biscuits together and talking about the warrior of, and talking about Minfilia, like telling her stories about what Minfilia was like in this outfit. This is perfect. I love the crystals dangling from the chest plate. I like that there even is a chest plate. The buttons going down the side are also really interesting. And then this belt is super cool. It has elements of like being soft, but then also being like sharp and hard at the same time. Like I like the idea of armor not having to lose its like femininity in order to be protective and sharp and dangerous looking. And then she's got crystals going down the back. What? These are who booty crystals? Booty crystals. And then this 4-pointed star is pretty good. Ooh, the hand wraps. They look like they were made out of felt with like chains dangling from the knuckles. Oh, that looks like it would be super comfortable if it just naturally fit around your knuckles and it just rested on your hand and it had the weight of like the charms on it. That would be so sick. I would wear the hell out of something like that. Even if it was just attached to the wristband. Are we doing a special ring? The ring looks very pretty too. She said yes. The cloth is shimmering. The cloth is shimmering? It's catching light and shimmering at the bottom. Stop it with that cloth detail. You see that? That white cloth is like catching the light and shimmering. That's pretty cool. And then you've got this cool pattern embroidered into the skirt. I love it. I love the whole thing. And then, of course, the boots have nice heels. I'm a big fan of heels like this. I wish I had boots that had heels like that. I would wear them while vacuuming. Just click-clack around the house and vacuum. You look beautiful, Tilly. 10 out of 10 glam. I think you look great. Hey, Cass. Welcome in, Cass. Yeah, thank you for the fashion check. That was excellent. 10 out of 10 fashion. Fashion check. Fashion check. Fashion check. Thank you for fashion check. That was great. Oh, cheers. Cheers for you, Tilly. Cheers for you, Cora. I have more. We can do as many as you want. Maybe we could do like 2 a day. You want to do another one? Are we down for another fashion check, everybody? You want to do 2? I've never had to limit fashion before. You want to do another one? We'll go back there and do a costume change. We're going to do one more fashion check, everyone. Hi, Quizzy. While she's getting ready back there, I'm going to give Quizzy a little bit of a little pet over here. Hello, little man. It's so good to see you. Isn't he precious? All right, I'm going to sit with my constituents here. The judges panel is ready. Allow me to introduce Tilly coming around the corner. She got a new look for us. Come on out, Tilly Pants. Oh, rocking the witchy glam. She walk. Now pose, queen, pose. Oh, she's getting the dirt off her heels. That's not dirt, that's your face. Amazing. I love it. That's excellent. Oh, she's laughing malevolently because she might have set your house on fire. Okay, so this is cool. This is beautiful. Cause is on the side of the runway. Oh my god, one of my favorite outfits. All right, let's take a quick look at this because this is really cute. This is some witchy stuff right here. Of course, we've got the ephemeris hat. I've never seen the ephemeris hat before, so congratulations on being first. The way that the light hits it, do you see the way the light is hitting it in her where she's actually standing it? The texture is just so good. The texture is so good. It's got these perfect little metal charms tied into it. It's an astrologian hat. It's perfect. I think it's amazing. That's excellent. Vibrant princess. Ooh, very cool. Very cool. I love this fashion style. I couldn't tell you where that's from because I've never really paid attention to like zones where it comes from. But don't tell me where it comes from because I don't know. But that's fine. It's okay not to know things. I love this belt. Okay. Really big fan of rose gold, and I'm getting like rose gold vibes from the belt and from the buttons and such like that. Like I really love this. The color combination. You know what I really like about this right here? The color combination. It's got like purple, lavender, and cream, like beige, like it's really a good color. That's a good color palette. That's a good color palette. So, did you dye... You dyed the purple to match the flowers? Because if so, if the flowers are not dyeable, you did a really great job. If the game automatically changes this based on the dye of the dress, then the game did a really good job, and then you also did a really good job by proxy. A good job was done. The detail that the way the skirt is cut to lay on top of the different layers is so smart. It's the ladder. You took advantage of a really great design, because I love that color palette. I'm just impressed with myself that I remembered what I said long enough to know what you meant by the ladder. To be honest. You love that, I love it, Tilly. Mine's in metallic pink. Oh, sweet. These socks are super cool, too. And they put a lot of thought into making the edges of the shoes look like lace detail, didn't they? It's almost like they styled the leather to look like the end of lace detail. They embroidered, like they heat pressed. You can see they like heat pressed into the leather. This is so sick. If you don't know what heat pressing is, I don't know if that's even the correct name of it, but like you can like heat an object, usually some kind of metal surface, and then like just kind of gently press it into worked leather, and it ends up creating like a permanent imprint on it, and it looks exactly like this. Is just so beautiful. Oh my gosh. 10 out of 10 glamour. You have graced us once again. Thank you, Witchy Cora. The arm pieces look really good too, and the buttons on the heels. You look like you could be a Sailor Moon villain. Like a villain from the Sailor Moon show. Actually, this is Sailor Saturn. This is giving me Sailor Saturn vibes. I'm getting Sailor Saturn vibes, probably just from the color, but really, it's super cute. I agree, Tris. Very cute. I'm loving all of this. Are you seeing the Sailor Saturn vibes? It's very cool. It's very cool. This staff is also Sailor Saturn. Yeah. Tilly is a fashion icon. I mean, she is a fashion icon. She is an absolute fashion icon. Tilly, I don't want to presume that you are around for roulettis. What do my other glams look like? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Look. 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 Detective Joctal looks freaking sick. Look at this. Look at he looks great with this hair. There's been a murder. There's been a murder. A muck duck. Okay, it's the weapon, yes. That would give Sailor Moon vibes. Her scythe. Okay, so Tilly, one more time. I think you said no, right? Say, shake your head no if no. No roulettes. Nod your head yes if yes roulettes. I want to see it come from your beautiful character. I can do it for leveling, but that's all. Do it. All right, invite to party. We got a full leveling party. What? Quizzy you cutie pie at level 35. I'm going to put on limited leveling roulette so that we don't get anything below level 34. Or 35 or what have you. Limited leveling roulette. What a good song. No duty's been selected. Fair. I keep hearing rain. Maybe it's the water. Oh wait, I didn't do an R check or anything. Are we even a good party? Oh my god, we got Titan? That's pretty funny. I love it. That's pretty funny. Run! Before there's a murder. There's been a murder. There used to be so many murders. You notice how once I stopped going around that, once we moved out of that dangerous neighborhood, Chihaya, there used to be murders all the time. Right down the street at the Garlic Guild. Used to be just constant murders. We haven't had a murder on our front steps in a very long time. I'm starting to realize what the common denominator is. Uh-oh, I'm lagged out. I got booted again. This is awful. Oh, there we go. Okay. Interesting. I'm just gonna keep attacking him. It's probably just me. Look at me just keep doing my rotation. I mean, it looks like it helped. That was interesting. Run! I like that Titan wears a loincloth, indicating that those are actually cheeks. GG. 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 There's been a murder, and it was Titan. Titan was murdered. Titan got murdered. Oh my gosh. You guys... Look at me. Look. You guys want to buy some edibles? Oh my god. I look like the guy at the rave who's like really prepared. I look like the guy at the rave who's like super ready to help everybody out. I'm the trip sitter. I'm the trip sitter. What? I'm the trip sitter. I've got like a spirograph. I've got bubble gum. I've got sticky putty. What do you need? What do you need? You guys need some stuff? All right, Cora. Thank you for traveling with us. A pleasure as always. Look at her go. Look at her go. Look at her skedaddle. She even did that polite little bye-bye. She's so cute. All right. Look, and off she goes. Who can tell to where her next adventure? Lifesaver Cora. Off she goes. Hey there, little man. Hey there, little man. I'm gonna give you a little petting. Little cutie pie. Little cutie pie. Little quizzy cutie. Little cute quizzy cutie. My gosh. He's so lucky that I can't actually dropkick people in game because the cuteness aggression that I feel is just insane when it comes to this little cutie pie. He's adorable. He's adorable. All right, let's do this. And then we're going to go to trials and we're going to do a ready check. It's the new glue stick emote that are from the Little Ladies event. And there are 6 of them total. How many times do you have to do the event? 6 times? I need to have it. I need to have it. Unse. You have to do it 11 times? I'm just kidding. Once. That's great news. Look how cute you are. With your little bow. I just want to keep petting you. I just want to keep petting you. Like a little Lalafell puppy. Like a little Lalafell puppy. Alright, what else we got going on? Okay. That doesn't look so bad. I mean, we are going to have to come up with new glamours for him. But this looks pretty dope. What do you think? Yeah, the new hair is not bad. It's just personality. It's that he grew a lot. He grew his hair out. He was retired in Florida for so long. He became Beach Boy Joctal. But his old armor still fits, see? Still a king. Still the king. Uh-oh. Can I change my glamour now? Uh-oh. Now we're a gunner in full tank armor? I blame the patch. Oh, Boctal. That would be amazing. I can't wait. We should really get him a chicken mask. Sick. 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 Hey, Cinder, you're just in time to rock out. Whoop. I'm so close. Oh, I was so close. I forgot about that. Well, sis now. Oh, I see. Ooh, cool. This is a remix of the original, right? This is not the original version of the song. This is sick. It's just such a good song. I'm totally lost in it. We summon our robot. I love that we get to summon a robot now. It's so awesome. Whoa, that's different. God, what a great song. Holy moly. Oh, really? Okay. This is the version by the Primals. Honestly, so good. So good. It's so good. It's so good. It's a new version. All of the weapon fights get a new version of this song. It's so good. Oh yeah, this was super gross. Super gross. Super gross. Moist. Oy. Sorrow of Wurlet. The comedy of Wurlet. Hilarious. Hilarious. Excuse me, Control 3? Thank you. Control 3? Jesus. Oh, sorry I tried to kill you, Jihaya. I didn't realize that there was something around me. It wasn't personal. Oh, I tried it again. Is Control 3 in the room with us? It allegedly. "10 seconds till Dalamud falls?" Holy shoot, what? Look at Dalamud falling in the background? What is happening? Dalamud has fallen? What? What? Was the original Nile like religiously fervent about Dalamud? Oh, I see. Hold on. Okay. Okay. At least I saved one of them. Yikes. Holy moly. Oh my god. Ulda? Is that Ulda? No. What is that? Ishgard? All the city states are getting, I've gotten destroyed at this. This is sick. We're gonna have to restart. I don't think people attacked the comets that were on top of people. At least there's a checkpoint. That's true. She got tempered by Dalamud? Interesting. I guess by Bahamut, right? If that's what that means. Sorry, Quizzy. Sorry, Quizzy. Dalamud is reborn? That's nuts. That's amazing. That's amazing. Oh, that is so amazing. That animation is smooth. There we go. Very cool. Oh my god, it's so amazing. That is just incredible. Wow. Some of the coolest animations I've ever seen in the game in this trial. Oh man, I probably sounded a little bit like a broken record that whole time, but wow, wow, wow. I was way too distracted by the body horror the first time and the new mechanics before I was able to really appreciate how visually stimulatingly and oh, that was really cool. That was really neat. I loved it. What's next? Next we've got the raids. So next up is A raids and N raids. Next up is A raids. Not originally, but she got tempered essentially. Oh, I think that was that's probably some like 1.0 stuff. Oh, Davi. Let me see. Let me hand crank this wheel. Let me hand crank this wheel here. Let's see. Somewhere in the back with the cake. Let's see. There you are. Hey, friend. Let's get on back to the top. It's just a hand cranked. It's just a hand cranked wheel. All right, let's go ahead and bring up that wheel. So we've got the quiz. We've got the Nami. All right, you guys are in for the wheel. Cinder. Good luck to all ye who enter the giveaway. Eventually, I'll decide what the giveaway is for. Probably another Figment coffer. Probably another one. Probably another Figment coffer. Probably another Figment coffer. Probably. But we gotta probably decide whether we want many prizes or one big one. Quizzy, don't do it. Don't do it. Wait, I'll catch you. I'll catch you. Quizzy, jump into my arms. Jump into my waiting arms. I got you. Look, I actually got you. That was perfect. Oh my god, that was perfect. Okay, Tris, let me get you on the wheel. That was adorable. All right, Tris, you're on there. There we go. Beautiful. That was cute. Okay. Let me do you. Here, let me fall. I was putting the wheel up. Did you jump? Oh my gosh. Did you land on Quizzy? He let me fall. Get back up there. I'll catch you. Go. Get on up. Get on, skedaddle. 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 Come on down here, little girl. Come on, jump into my arm. Boom, I got you. It's just all about the timing of the hug emote. You know what I mean? It's all about the timing of the hug emote. Oh, while we are getting ready for the Alliance raids, now's my time to remind everybody that I have a Let's Play coming out every Sunday on YouTube. And if you haven't subscribed to me on YouTube yet, what are we even doing here? So, exclamation mark YouTube. Let me go ahead and do that for you. I'll make it even easier. You just go right on. It's 2 clicks. It's hashtag 2 clicks. You click on the button, you click on the link, and then you click on subscribe, and then that's done, and then you've helped me. Let me do a ready check. We already did a ready check, so we're gonna hop on into Alliance raids. Let's go. Doom doom. What are we even doing here? And remember, you could always use your channel redemption points to click open the redemption thing, and for 1 point, you can like the stream. That does a number on the environment here. Let me tell you. Also, I get paid on Friday, and I bought Claire Obscura Expedition 33, so I'm finally playing that, and we'll be able to start watching your videos soon. Very cool. Very cool. I'm glad that you're going to get to play the game because it's a really wonderful game, but more importantly, I'm glad for me because I'm going to get to have you watch my videos soon. No, but it will be fun to see you. I would like you to message me when you see the things and then you see me see the things that you saw. Yeah, that would be hilarious. You may have been up slightly later than planned because you're immediately upset. Wait. Oh, you already bought it. Oh. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah, we'll talk. I liked that prologue a lot. I have a question for no reason in particular because I'm not even sure what all it means. But did you have an instance where the game just told you this is a trash can? Did you? Okay. And were you like... Because I was like... about it. Like, and? Like... I love that you said it in all caps. Checked every single one I could find. I only found 2. I only found 2. This is a trash can. One of these days, one of them is going to be a mimic or something, right? If you're going to go out of your way to tell me that something is a trash can, there was no button that said, there was no button on a bench that said this is a bench. What do you think the animator was just like insecure about the efficacy of making a trash can? It was interesting. That was probably one of the most eerie details of the prologue. For me. Lolly ho, smalls and talls. That's my boy back there. This is my son. This is Quizzy, my son. You know how Raubon has Pippin as his son? Quizzy is Joctol's canon son now. Quizzy, you've been adopted. Quizzy. One of the devs was being a troll about it. You know what game I think did that a lot? I think Pokemon did that a lot. I think Pokemon put a lot of creepypasta in there that had nothing to do with anything. If you know the lyrics, sing along. You know who does that a lot too is Rockstar Games. They put a lot of Easter eggs in their stuff. Yikes, that hurt my brain. Ija. Time to set everybody on fire. This is like the only safe place on the whole map right here. Whoops. For some reason, I decided to get into that spot right before the attack happened. Oh my gosh. Can I tell you about how much fun I had last night? Are we down for celebrating how much fun I had last night? Because I had such a good time. I went grocery shopping and I didn't want to, which sucked. But then when I got back, I decided to go live on Discord. And I spent about like 4 hours on Discord with Astrid and Muckshiel, cooking and doing food prep and stuff like that. It was amazing. We got so much food prep done. And like then I made tacos. Oh my gosh, I made turkey tacos for the first time, which is a whole different process from making beef tacos, let me tell you. It's definitely a repeat recipe. So I made tacos and coleslaw. It was so good. It's also just a visually stunning game. How about that music, huh? I would say like Kaj left like 4 comments about how good the music is on the different videos, and it made me smile like ear to ear every single time because there's so many good tracks on it that it's kind of unruly. I'm not ready to say that it's a perfect game, but I'm definitely not ruling it out. I'm just gonna leave that where it is because my immediate gut reaction was to respond to it with something that I should not be telling you. So I'm just gonna be like, I love that opinion. I love that opinion. Yeah, of course. Of course. I love this song. Whenever I do these raids, it really makes me nostalgic to play Nier again. We got to think of what AAA RPG we're going to use to replace Final Fantasy IV after we finish our Dawntrail run. Still going to play Final Fantasy XIV on reset day. It could be Nier. It could be Nier. The dodge parry thing is definitely a thing. Triss. That's funny though. That's pretty funny. My reaction time might have been hindered by certain alleged substances. Allegedly. Allegedly. Bloop. Nier Automata could be a good one to play with after Final Fantasy XIV. It's a good one. It's a good game. I was thinking of also giving like Red Dead Redemption 2 a try. I was also considering giving Dragon Age a proper run through. Imagine if we did Inquisition. Imagine if we did like Origins all the way to Veilguard. You know, Triss, I've seen who decides what's legal and what's illegal, and I am no longer interested in their opinions. I've seen behind the veil. Nothing's illegal anymore. Frowned upon at best. Fair. Steal your groceries. So anyway, how's everyone doing today? Yikes. I found myself wondering about doing like the big raids, the savages and stuff like that. And whether you would like compound tactician with other like attack bonuses, or whether you would like space out the attack bonuses, like what would be better for a raid. I was just curious about that kind of stuff. I wonder if attack bonuses stack or like even compound, you know? You know what's funny? I don't remember Hobbs in... Oh, sorry, Davi. Sorry, Davi. I tried to leave a little space for you on the circle. But I straight up rosed you off the door in the middle of the icy river, didn't I, Jack? Is it just me, or does Hobbs have a lot of hit points? Like a lot. Like who doggy? Gosh gee willikers. I got asked if I say gosh unironically, and I was like, yes. And they were like, do you say Jewillikers? And they were joking, and I was like, I fucking do. Like, I really do. It is part of my... I would like to say I say it ironically, but I have genuinely like I have genuinely like had the thoughts of myself like, gee willikers, like, ooh, unironically. I think I gotta tilt my camera down a little bit. Hold on here, because I had to lower my seat just now. So my wrist is starting to hurt a little. I don't like my wrist hurting. I've had too many wrist issues to put up with that. Wonder what's going on. Ooh. You know what's funny is if you've never seen the game Nier Automata and you've seen this raid, there's going to be moments in the game where you see things and you're going to be like, oh my god, that's from Final Fantasy XIV. And it's going to be like when I played Final Fantasy 6 and 4 and all these other games. And I was like, wait a minute, that's from 14. And people are like, no, it's actually from this game. Hey, buddy. Flight unit, huh? Uh-oh. Yikes. I decided to get 2 Vuln stacks at the same time. Impressed? I would be. I love this part of the song here. And then it ended. And then jerk song. But yeah, there have been times in Nier Automata where I've just kind of like sat and listened to the track just for a little bit. Because it's that good. Mineral dust, maybe. I hope it's not harmful. Particularly as I just breathed some in. Does that machine count as a life form? It's enormous. Yep. Sure does. That's just one thing right up there. Oh god. Look at Davi taking big hits over there. Ouch. Good song. Ouch. Mark Smash? What's that gonna be? We're supposed to go over there? Oh god, oh god, oh god. Alright, we're good. amazing. What a great rotation. I love Machinist. Awesome. Hey, buddy. Reevaluating offensive protocol. Here we go. Yikes. We got rid of our markers. Now it looks like the markers are on his, like, hips. Yikes. I should stick with everybody, huh? I'm too into my rotation. Ouch. But my upkeep. Whoops. Oh, I thought I died. I was fine. I was like, I should have been fine there. I thought I died. Yikes. Oh, gosh. The burns. The burns. Okay, that's fine. I was going to get burned one way or the other. It was the burninating. Going on there? Probably should knock these out, huh? Look at me paying attention. Wow. What a long fight that was. What an absolutely long fight that. I happened to look at my stream timer when it was at 1:33:37. It was very late. Savi, I can see you. I see you dangling. Read DPS kind of below average. How am I doing? Does it show individual stats? Whatever you're looking at? Because I'm nailing my rotation. I know that much. So unless it's my gear is just not good enough. Could be that my gear's not good. I feel like I'm kind of killing it. Rotationally. Check your posture. I'm actually pretty good right now. 9th place out of... That's not pretty... That's not bad, right? Triss hit me with the redemption. Leave me alone. After Alliance raid, I'll drink some water and get some coffee. 9th place is not bad, is it? Let's see, there's 4, 8, 12, there's 16 DPS. I don't know, maybe I am bad. I think I'm doing okay, though. It's crazy. It's got to be equipment. I wonder how many people here are wearing like level 100 gear. You know what I mean? Uh-oh. Oh, beautiful track. Beautiful track. Oh, you're doing better than me? Okay. Well, you're a tank, though. Do, 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 do. Do. Nier moment. Seriously. I'm considering putting Nier on the list of like potential games that we play after we finish 14's Dawn Trail. How's it going, Hex? A whole bunch of people did their wheels earlier. If you want to go ahead and put that in now, I don't know. Maybe you're skipping a day on the wheel, potentially. Who knows? Oh, there it is. Maybe just skipping a day, letting other people do the thing. She said, "Fat chance." That is very courteous. And I was being courteous and as well, somehow, some way, I was also the courteous one. I made tacos last night, Hex. How you doing? Did I end up higher than 9th place? Cinder, did I drop? How'd I do? How'd I do? Exercising the right. Illness beating my A. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that illness is happening. I maintained position? Darn. I'm above other DPS, right? Oh well. Oh well. I'm okay with maintaining 9th, okay? A bard was at the bottom, though. Is that typical? Below all of the healers, huh? Alright. I'm going to grab myself a coffee and a water because of Triss. I would have been first. I love Dragoon. Cinder, I like Cinder being there to be my resident DPS checker. Square Enix, this guy right here. All right, so I will be back with beverages. I hope you're having a really wonderful time being here. Happy Monday. And if there's anything I can do to make your flight better, let me go ahead and add Hex to the wheel before I can take a break. There we go. You've been saved. You've been saved. Okay, I guess the bard was me. Oh no, was it? That's bad. There were other bards. It wasn't Quizzy. Cinder, tell Quizzy it wasn't him. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay. It wasn't. See, it wasn't you, Quizzy. Don't be ridiculous. You sound crazy right now. You sound so crazy right now. Hello, Nia. What do you think of my new hair, Nia? What do you think of my new hair, Nia? You want to do normal raids with us? You can do normal raids with us if you want to. I'm going to invite you just in case you want to do... She said no. She said hell no. Oh, I thought she said no. I thought she said no. All right, cutie pie. That was a yes with your character? Your yes sounds like no. Your yes... You hear that? It sounds like she's saying mm-mm. That's crit. So your yes is an excited no, but your no is a disappointed no. Hey, Kaz, you're just in time to break the tie. All right, do it one more time. Do yes. Do a yes. That's a no. That is a no. If I said I was getting up to get a drink, they're both no. It's just that one is like a happy no, and the other one is like a disappointed no. They're both no, though. That's hilarious. Oh my god. That's like... That's a no. That's just a no. All right, alliance raids, normal raids. All right, let's do art check. Oh wait, I already did art check, didn't I? I don't think I did art check. Did I do art check already? Oh, I already did art check. Sorry, guys. I'm gonna do an art check real quick. That's the same voice I use on Mikote. I hope a rock lands on you. Your plate of dino nuggets. Bold of you to think that I use dino nuggets. I make my own homemade food right now. That's the same voice I have on Mikote Koro. What the fuck? I didn't know Ellison have it too? Really? That's cat voice like 6? Maybe it's voice 5 or 4? Interesting, interesting. Hello, hello. Hello. Leviathan. It's Leviathan. Wait, guys, I messed up my opening. Hey, I messed up my opening. Can I actually... Do you mind if I just, like... Can I just... Would you guys kick me so that I could retry my opening, please? Guys, I really, like... Could you just kick me? Game's over. Yep. Time to quit. That person and I would not work out in a relationship if I wasn't sure if it was a yes or a no. Like, I'm getting up to get a drink. Would you like something? All right, they don't want a drink. Then I sit down, they're like, where's my drink? I'm gonna be like, that's mixed signals, hun. That's... You're gonna have to use yes or no from now on. Oh man, I messed up my drill. I messed up my drill. Okay. Can you guys just kick me real quick? I don't think my DPS is going to be really good. I'm kind of messing up my rotation here and there. I can't believe I messed up my drill. Why am I even still playing? That was cool. Look at the background. Look at the background animation here. What? Hold on. Don't touch those Doritos. I did my drill correctly this time, at least. I messed up my, yeah. And I didn't use the crit before my drill. It's just like, I wonder if I'm going to sell any fish this playthrough. Honestly, I might cheat and use a walkthrough for that part. I really want to get the ending where you save Moon Burrito. -1 fish. I'm actually going to end up buying fish out of guilt from one of the vendors and returning back to him with like more fish than he sent me out with. He's gonna be like, what happened here? Listen, I felt bad. I actually ended up like, so there's one of my friends that I'm talking to right now. Whoops, I'm about to get hurt. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye forever. Adios. Hasta luego. Estoy muriendo. Can you say estoy muriendo? Oh God. Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. Ow. Leviathan. Leviathan. All right. What was my DPS? What rank was I? Cinder, Cinder, Cinder. What rank am I? I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed. I died, so I'm probably pretty low. Third? Yeah. I'll take third. I'll take third. That's everybody else phoning it in right there. That's everyone else phoning it in. I got third. Hey. You were 7th, but you were a healer. So how much damage are you supposed to do? You were a scholar. You were doing scholarly pursuits. You were doing scholarly pursuits. Thank you for the heals. Thank you for the heals. Bard at the bottom. Aw, Quizzy. You were not the last place last time, Quiz. Limit Break was at the bottom. And then Astrologist. Nah, that Astrologist was at the bottom for real. Nia called it. Oh my god. You were in last place at all. Yay! Good Bard. I don't know. Getting third place is pretty impressive to me. I'm going to focus on me. I'm a narcissist. No, I'm not a narcissist. Narcissists don't wonder if they're narcissists. You could have been second if it weren't for your death. Hex. I could have been second if you resurrected me faster. Huh? Huh? How about that? Should have resurrected me faster. I'm not a DPS. I am comfortable with that, though. Kuzi, you did excellently. You are a healer. You're not a fighter. You're a lover. Sorry, but my DPS was more important. Is that why you did so little? Please don't beat me up. I'm gonna log out and switch over to the kitty boy. Everybody say goodnight to Joctal. Good night, Joctal. Say good night. Noble hierarchy, surely you understand. Of course I understand. And don't call me Shirley. But they bring good buffs? Which do? The astrologist is usually at the bottom. They don't have the raw potency of a white mage. Got it. I thought the stream crashed for a second. Nope. No crashies. No crashies. Thank you for good roulettes today. I had a fun time doing the roulettes. Thank you, fam. We're going to head into Eden raids. So if you want to participate in Eden raids, stick around because we're going to have an opportunity for you guys to do those last 4 Eden raids with moi. That's why I didn't even move where I was. Look, we got a beautiful heat waves. It's like a heat wave. I was singing that song this morning. That's so funny. Is that the way love's supposed to be? It's like a heat wave. Burning through my heat wave. And then that made me think of Whoopi Goldberg. And then that made me think of Star Trek. And then it made me wonder, when did Sister Act come out? And then that made me wonder, when did she get on Star Trek? Turns out she started on Star Trek at 1988. And she was in Sister Act in 1994. I did a lot of looking into Whoopi Goldberg this morning for some reason. Logical chain of thought. Yep. It took me. And now we've got a heat wave in the game. Ain't that the way love's supposed to be? It's like a heat wave. Burning through my heat wave. Yalfort is sometimes I wonder if you might just have autism. Not so loud, Till. What was it you said to me? Not so loud. Quiet the fuck down, Joctal. Oh my god. Remember when I was violently diagnosing you in chat during your stream? Yalford is so engrossed at the slip of paper in his hands that he barely notices your approach. Do not try to startle him. Boo! Kiss the brick before you throw it. Not tall. So the rumors of your knack for being in the right place at the right time are true. You see, we just completed our preparations for another expedition into the empty. That's why I'm here. Miss Reen and Miss Gaia agreed that it's high time you all went back to see how things are coming along. Though I must say, being at their beck and call night and day does test on my patience on occasion. Well. Fancy seeing you here. Uh-oh. Lesbos. Not tall. We were just getting ready for another ride on the Sky Slipper. Care to join us? Kex. There's one thing I should mention before you depart. Now that the situation in Yulmore has settled down somewhat, my associates have made some headway in investigating your past, Miss Gaia. Is that so? I thought that's what you wanted. So did I. But I quite like the way things are now. Digging around in my past might, I don't know, spoil it somehow. Besides, uncovering the truth behind the voice in my head, my strange powers, is bound to be more interesting than whatever life it was I had in Yulmore. I understand. We'll find the answers together, just like we do everything else. They're so cute. How about the coffee biscuits? I'm not going to ask about the necklace. How about the coffee biscuits? Were they delicious?
Oh, they were delicious as always, but I hear they're quite fattening, so we usually just buy one and have half each. Okay, downvote this. Get the full fucking biscuit and you eat as much as you want. Honey. Have the biscuit. And then you always get another one anyway. Okay, good. We love this for her. Yeah, we break that in half too, so it's fine. Oh, they're doing girl math. They're doing girl math together. I love it. Then we may as well each have gotten one each to begin with. Reen, honestly, sometimes I wonder if you've got biscuits for brains. They're clear, like they are, I want to be part of their relationship. I'm sad I drank all my OJ already. Boo. I'm so sad for you. I'm so sad. Can we get hugs in the chat for Cinder who drank all their orange juice already? Though I must say, my time in the Crystarium has been rather enjoyable. We even had a chance to make a necklace from the ice we found. OJ's expensive. And in case you were wondering, I haven't been neglecting my training. I wouldn't want my skills to get rusty just because Thancred's not around. I'm ready for whatever lies ahead. Oriange would also be pleased to hear that you've had your head in those dusty old tomes. Fusty old tomes? What's fusty? Fam. Fusty tomes? What's a fusty tome? I don't even want to know. Sounds like it was stored somewhere inappropriate. I even did a bit of studying myself. After all, it's up to us to take care of the empty by now. Ew, that's horrible, Kaj. I know busty tomes? Stop it. I'm looking forward to seeing how things have changed since our last visit. Come on, let's head over to the Derrick. Derrick? Derrick. It's been particularly devastating to the crop. Oh wait, the trees are sucked dry by some insect? Some insect was my nickname in prison. For the similar reason, I won't get into it. We can fly, we can fly, we can fly. I know Busty Tomes. Oh my gosh. Busty Tomes sounds like a drag queen name. That's like one of the best drag queen names I've ever heard. Busty Tomes. Thank you, Hawk. Thank you, random Hawk. Thank you. It's like crickets, but during the day. And then we get some Moby to play it out. This time, those giant ant things had the good sense to leave us alone on our way here. It seems they've learned their lesson. I don't suppose you'd fancy taking the helm this time? I would. I would. I will drive. Wait, I'll pilot this time. It's nighttime. It just became night? Oh, I didn't realize you knew how. While you were off training, I was practicing with another sky slipper they have at the Crystarium. Really? Well, that's fantastic. Hardly. You've been pulling more than your own weight. I just wanted to do what I can to contribute more. So you two can sit back and leave it to me. Is Gaia a stud? I have a question for the lesbians in the room. Is Gaia a stud? Don't worry about it, babe. I figured out how to work the car. I'm going to drive us all. No, she's a femme. She's just a femme who knows how to work the car. There's no need to look so apprehensive. Goth femme. Oh my god, I saw the funniest video. Okay, so it's worth mentioning that this creator is a trans woman. Okay, so it was really funny. She goes, what it's like when I tell cisgendered people that I'm trans. And she was playing both parts. So the cisgender person was just like, oh my god, do you know my cousin? She's also trans. And she's like, not all trans people know each other. what's her name? We're already here. What's her name? And the person's like, Celeste. And she goes, I don't think you understand how little that narrows it down. What's she like? And the person goes, well, she's goth. And she goes, again, not very helpful. And the person goes, and I was like, this is fucking hilarious. And then the girl goes, she's goth. And she goes, that doesn't help at all. She goes, she has bangs. And the girl goes, keep going. I need something really more specific. And she goes, she's an engineer. And the girl goes, oh, she's a programmer. And the girl's just at this point, she's like, oh my god. I really thought that was one of the funnier videos that I've ever seen. Okay. Just so you know that it's hilarious. This is hilarious to me, just so you know. Okay, good. Because it seemed like it was hilarious, but you never know, right? Her name is Celeste. I don't think you have any idea how little that narrows it down. She's goth? Still not helpful. She has bangs. Give me more. I need something really specific. She's, oh, she's a software engineer. She's a software engineer? There's no need to look so apprehensive, you know? Let's get going, shall we? God. Good, I'm glad you liked it. That was hilarious. I need to clean my screen. I had ramen soup yesterday, and I think I splashed. I can see like 2 or 3 dots on the screen from where I might have slurped the noodles too aggressively. There's like 2 dots on Reen's face right now. I'm so sorry, Reen. You have a blemish. So it's so strange suddenly seeing you at the controls. Why didn't you tell me you'd been practicing? I just thought I'd surprise you is all. Well, consider me surprised. All this time, I thought you were only good for smashing things with a hammer. They're teasing each other, huh? Bring that up again and you can walk the rest of the way. I'd best behave. I want to get stranded. I'd best behave. I wouldn't want to get stranded at the empty and miss the festival. Festival? What are you talking about? I suppose this is the first you've heard of it. We haven't exactly been keeping it a secret, but it's still in the planning stages. You see, the return of the night sky has brought a lot of changes. While everyone is glad, the reality has also been quite stressful, having to adapt to a new way of life. Seeing how hard our elders are working to keep the Crystarium running, youths like myself came up with the idea of hosting an event by way of expressing our appreciation. We, the elders, thank you. Once we return from the empty, I'll be helping as one of the organizers. I'd offer to help, but I think you have everything well in hand. I wouldn't be so sure about that, but I'd try my best to make it a success. If everything goes well, all you need to do is turn up and enjoy yourself. They have the toddler in the back of the car. It's true, but I'm not wearing a seatbelt, so I'm really worried about my safety. How about you, Gaia? Would you like help with the festival? What's that? I haven't been listening. Rude. My leg is cramping up a bit. Piloting this thing must have made me more tense than I'd realized. Then let one of us take over. I don't think I could reach the pedal. No, I'll be fine. Well, as long as you're sure, but if you feel like switching places, just say the word. I think Reen is distracted by things. It's a 70s car, you'll be fine. There are no accidents in Ba Sing Se. No. How can this be? Oh, is everything dying and stagnant? I think that explains it. What? Lemon pop. Lemon sherbet. Oh, look, there's like light in it. Does that mean there's still too much of it in the empty? We have to change the filter. We have to change the crystal filter. You got to do it once a month. Otherwise, you're going to end up having to replace the whole crystal. You know what I mean? I'm no expert, but this might be a result of losing control when you restored the ice element. Even though I tried to use darkness to hold back the light spilling forth, it seems it wasn't enough. This is your fault, Reen. Then we're right back to where we started? This is all my fault. That's what I was just telling you. No, Reen, you mustn't blame yourself. Oh, right. Okay. No, we're not blaming the kid? Okay. Fair. Ugh. You have returned to me. Restore the darkness. You still can. A familiar voice, an inescapable fate. The promise of salvation at the precipice of ruin. In the remains of a lost past, I would find my truth. Guy's a better person than I am. Hex, would you have just spilled out like, and it was your brilliant idea to bring forth the manifestation of light yourself. You chose this, girl. It's been so long since Gaia had one of her headaches that I thought the fairy might have disappeared for good. Do you think it's got something to do with Eden? It really was all her idea. She really wanted to do it. Gaia appears to be conversing with the voice inside his head. Her head. Restore darkness. What did you say, Gaia? Is there an actress that has this appearance that she has? It's such a unique facial structure. I really love how wide set her like lips are. Like she's very... Her model's very, like, aesthetically pleasing. Like, she's very unique looking. I like it. Restore the darkness to the world flooded by light. Jenna Ortega-ish? Okay, I can see that. They'd have to put her in blue contacts, but I can definitely see that. Oh, I can see it so well. That's it. But is she, like, the resident goth girl now? Are we going to put her in everything that's goth? I mean, she does it very well, though, is the thing. With the dark lip. It just so happens that she does look like her, though. Like, it just so happens on top of her being, like, Wednesday and etc. She also does look like Gaia. It would be legitimately good casting. We thought we would restore balance to the 6 elements, but perhaps they're still too strongly aligned with the light? If that's the case, maybe we can set things right by using darkness. By using darkness? Are you serious? But hold on. It might actually work. Gaia, this is a brilliant idea. I wouldn't go that far. I just remembered what I learned during our adventures, that's all. Does this mean we need to call on your services again? If that's all right with you. I punched my fist in response. We've come this far together, and we'll see our mission to the end, to Eden's core. Net. Bloom, 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 bloom. Bloom, 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 bloom. By the way, my Reddit algorithm is doing such a good job giving me new stories to save for when I finally do my Reddit post, because, or my Reddit react, Quizzy, you're here. I got such a good post this morning. This girl's wondering if she's overreacting because her boyfriend has been having an email-based emotional affair with someone who lives in a different country. No. I can already tell, like, I can already tell by the title. It's going to take an awful lot to absolve the man involved in that story. There's no way. There's no way she's not overreacting. She's immediately underreacting. Yeah, stop overreacting. It's just emails. You know what it always turns into? How dare you go through my emails? How dare you invade my privacy? That's cheating. That's cheating. Right, let's get started. RPing for profit? If you are fooling someone in another country into thinking you're in a relationship and they give you money, you don't have to hide that from me, baby. I respect the grift. Just tell me the truth and let's go out to dinner with their money. Like, hello? Anyway, but where are... Were there any primals aligned with darkness? I can't seem to recall any. Garuda. You mean there isn't one? Garuda. The Ascian's god Zodiark may be suitable, but we need something that Natal has actually encountered, and preferably defeated. Well, does it have to be a primal for it to work? If it's just a lot of darkness that we need, perhaps there's other ways to get it. You may be right. What we ultimately need is a state of highly charged darkness. It wouldn't matter what form it takes. Anything come to mind, Natal? Xenos. I dare say the Flood of Darkness had a bit of darkness. I know a few Void Scent that would fit the bill. Yeah, Void Scent, right? Oh, the World of Darkness. Oh, what's her name? What's her name? The Queen of Darkness or something. Oh, Diabolos? Oh my god. There are a few good Void Scent options. The Cloud of Darkness. Diabolos. The creatures I unleashed while under the fairy's control. If we were able to summon one powerful enough, it just might work. Skathak. Oh, Skathak is the queen, but I was thinking of Cloud of Darkness. Okay, so she wasn't... The Cloud of Darkness wasn't the queen. She was just the Void Scent that made the pact with the Allegan Empire. The Queen of Darkness. I can't... Oh, the Cloud of Darkness. I can't begin to imagine how powerful it must have been. I'd say we found the perfect candidate. But where to find a suitable place? One where darkness is strong. It won't be easy in a world flooded by light. Well, we've got the Warrior of Darkness and the Oracle of Darkness right here. It seems like a good enough spot to me. What about the light-aligned ether that's all around us? That's where you come in. You can suppress the light while I draw out the darkness. By combining our powers, we can make it work wherever we are. It's the power of friendship. Combining our powers. Between us, there's nothing we can't achieve. Don't be afraid, Gaia. Yeah, so what they're gonna do, like a visual representation, what they're gonna do is like take the powers of darkness, and they're gonna take the powers of light, and they're gonna kind of like interlace them together to make the... I'm not afraid, I'm just very concerned that this will all go horribly wrong, which is the same thing, I suppose. Anyway, it's certainly not easy coming up with these plans by ourselves. That's true, but when this is over, we can reward ourselves with all sorts of delicious treats at the festival. Festival? What do you mean? We spoke about it on the way here, remember? I asked if you wanted to take the part. I was busy piloting the Sky Slipper, so I wasn't paying attention. Oh, well, not to worry. We can talk about that later then. Right, we've got a job to do. Why was that so suspicious? Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. I'll draw out the ambient ether. Got it. And I'll shift its alignment to darkness. Don't be suspicious. Now, not all. Focus your thoughts. Cloud of darkness. Cloud of darkness and her danglies. And her little kicking legs. Memories of the cloud of darkness enshroud your mind. The way that she bad suck on the clouds and we had to stand in them and she did the... Her hair is kind of needs a comb. Like a wide tooth comb. Eden's Promise Umbra. Now accessible. If you would like to join the raids, please type !join in chat. Otherwise, it's me and Quizzy Boy going in. I'm going to change my class. All right, Ishimura, what's going on? Let me put you in the wheel. Excuse me. And then let's get Davi into the group. Davi, I got to find you on my friends list again. The road that we walk is paved in the blood. Or something. Run in circles. All right, what class do I want to be? Hey, Joctol. Oh, hey, Hex. You saying Danglies had me fully believe in a ball sack? Well, that's probably going to change the way she manifests for the dungeon. I also did a join. Did you really? Oh, you did. Oh, whoops. I accidentally spun the wheel. My bad. You're going to hear some cheering. Let me get you in here. X. So I ran into an easily offended person in 14 recently. Pink flag. Are they easily offended or were you offensive? Tell us more. I gotta find you, Hex. There you are. Nope, that's an in. Oh, there you are. Okay. I was playing with a friend in Praetorium, and I used rescue on him to pull him near me. Really? Interesting. I'm surprised that you were penalized for that. Seems like the kind of thing they probably would have, like, ignored. So you pulled a friend and a random reported you? Karen. Karen. I'm going to officially side with you and say, given the information that you have given me. Quizzy, are you ready, buddy? Given the information that we were given, my official ruling is that they were overreacting. Come on, Quizzy. Press the yes. Press the yes. Press the yes. Press the yes. There you go. Good boy. Good boy. Who's a good boy? All right, let's go. You have a warning now. Ugh, this is what the hell, man. No, Tilly. He pulled a friend. The random reported on their behalf, I suppose. That said, I have removed the rescue skill off all of my healers.
Drawing out the darkness. Get ready.
That's insane. Oh, this music. Wait, is this... What Final Fantasy is this music from? Wow.
It worked, Gaia. We've done it.
Was she supposed to kind of look a little Unalesca-y? No, not Unalesca. It's a little sorceress-ish. It seems so weird to me that you would actually be penalized for that. You know, it's something that I learned from old movies. It's a saying. Well, if that's true, and then you follow it up with, then I'm sorry that that happened. Because sometimes you just got to take people's word for it. If that's true, everything you told us, then you're definitely being penalized unfairly. That was a good feint, if I do say so myself. Oh, I see what's happening. Okay. This is really interesting. This is so interesting. I think I just accidentally hurt my tank. Uh-oh. That was close. Ah! What's happening? What's happening? It was sticking to me. It was sticky. Uh-oh. Yeah. I'm definitely not going to be up there on the DPS this time. Definitely not this time. Bloodbath. Griefing. Oh my god. After chat successfully talked me off the ledge from reporting someone else for griefing, and then you get griefed for that, it just seems so unjust. You know, things like that really do rage me out sometimes. Injustice, like unfair penalization and stuff like that. Like, let's say somebody's getting picked on verbally, and then they respond with like shoving their bully, and then the person who shoves the bully gets in trouble. Oh, that bothers me so much. Oh, that bully should have been punched in the jaw. I will never, ever, ever fault a kid for punching their bully. Like, always, I think we should abuse bullies. Abuse your abusers. The days of being the bigger man are done. Teachers should have joined in, honestly. I had such a badass teacher one day. After 2 years of watching me get bullied and teachers doing absolutely nothing, this one teacher, Mrs. Brand, she had enough with a capital E. And everybody was talking about how we're gonna... Oh, I died immediately. Everyone was talking about how they're gonna spend their summers. And people kept making jokes about how I'm gonna spend the summer finding a boyfriend. They're making fun of me for being gay. Oh, he's gonna spend his summer finding a boyfriend. And I was just kind of shrinking. And so she asked me, she said, how are you gonna spend your summer? And somebody said, finding a boyfriend. And she slammed her book on the table. She slammed it on the table, violently slammed her book on the table. And she said, "That is enough." She said, "I have had it with you children bullying this poor boy." She goes, "I hope you all have horrible summer vacations because of the way you have treated him." And she said, "I don't want to hear another word until the bell rings. Do you understand me?" And then somebody like snickered and made a joke, and she was like, "Be quiet. I don't want to hear another word." And I just sat there and was just like, oh, is this what they were supposed to have been doing this whole time? Like, that's what they were supposed to have been doing the whole time. You got expelled from school for fighting back? That's horrible. Well, I'm glad you did a re-examination for your thing. It was the very last day of school, so I think that she kind of calculated the odds of there being any kind of repercussion. It was the very last day of school. And I actually ended up transferring to a different school after that. But my parents did get called in because my dad taught me judo. I got taught judo to defend myself against bullies because they started to get physical. And there was a few days where they would just kind of shove me from behind, just push me from behind, and I'd stumble forward a little bit and stumble forward a little bit, and I was fine. I was just ignoring them, and finally what I decided to do was grab one of their arms, and I did this move. If you look it up on Google, it's a move called the Ippon Seonagi. Ippon Seionagi. And what I did was I basically put my forearm, my elbow forearm underneath his armpit, and I jutted my hip into him, and I thrusted him over my body, and he flipped over me and landed on his back. And all of the wind got knocked out of his air. He was like he couldn't breathe. And I looked at the others, and they just backed off, and I kept walking. My parents got called into the principal's office. And my dad let them know in no uncertain terms, good, he doesn't deserve air. There you go, that part. And then my dad told the principal, he said, if you penalize my son for retaliation, he goes, I fully expect to have a sit-down meeting with the children's parents who instigated the event so that I can see what penalties they are facing as well. He goes, my dad was like, please do not make me get involved with, help me Howard, with, like, my dad started talking about, like, contacting the news and everything like that, because they were talking about suspending me. And they just moved me to a different school the next year. I was 12. I was probably like 12 or 13, and yeah, I completely bodied somebody. It's true. It's true. You want to hear what his karma was later in life? Both of my bullies in middle school experienced immediate karma, but I'm not comfortable saying the one. But after I read this cutscene, I will tell you about the karma that the bully experienced later in life. Because it's pretty intense. What move did you use? The Ippon Seonagi. I used judo. You were fantastic, Gaia. Anyone would think you're an old hand at this. Okay, so she said that went surprisingly well. Of course, we have Natal to thank for slaying that ghastly creature. You weren't so bad yourself. We make quite a team, don't we? We certainly do. I don't know about you two, but I'm itching to see whether our hard work has paid off. Let's head back. Yeah, don't miss the story of karma. How did I do DPS-wise? I wasn't really nailing it that time, Cinder, did I? I love Dragoon. It was a lot of fun. The plants are just as lifeless as they were before. Well, maybe the light's influence is still too strong. What in the world? Oh, the crystal's officially gay. In fleeting hues and endless warmth, a gentle light washed over me. A glimmer of hope once lost. I had a pretty good uptime, I think. Where was Cinder? If you still have the stats, where was Hex and where was I? I did not have a good uptime. I did not do very, very, very well. Okay, so quick karma story, and then we'll finish this next part, or we'll go into the next part. So I caught up with him outside of a restaurant one time, and he was telling me about how he was a rancher up north in North Florida. So he's a horse rancher now. I was like, that sounds really cool, you know, really good. Congratulations, you being far away from people, you menace. And so he got married and had a daughter, and I was just like, that's wonderful news, congratulations. So then he ends up Hex was second. Nice, very cool. Okay, so here's what happened. He goes, yeah, but here's the thing about my daughter. I don't know why he told me this. I think it was karma making him tell me things, but here we go with the karma. I don't know why he told me this, but this is the tea, and I was not sworn to secrecy. But he was bucked off of a horse and ended up getting extremely, like, intense pelvic damage when he landed. Like, he broke his pelvis. So he broke the pubic symphysis. So they had to go in and do an intense, like, internal open repair on his pelvis. While they were in there, they found out that he had certain blockages that were preventing him from being, well, let's just say he had certain things wrong with his anatomy in there that they found out. They weren't sure if it was due to the pelvis, but they're pretty sure it was a genetic thing because the way that it was sitting. They asked the wife for permission to fix the thing, and she said yes. And when they did, they informed him, you know, we did this, and this. It should help with, you know, because this kind of thing can lead to severe fertility issues. So yeah, he did find out that his child was in fact not his child, because due to the low probability of parenthood in his case, he wanted to just kind of double up and make sure. And so this is what he told me. He goes, she's still my daughter. She calls me dad. I love her to the end of the world, and she feels like a part of me, but there's always that part of me that will know that she's like the result of my wife cheating on me. And I was just thinking to myself in the back, I was like, man, that's so tough. That's so tough. And I was thinking in the back of my head, I was just like, is that what you get? Is that... Nobody wants to see the leopards get their face eaten, you know? Yeah, but for him to just still have that one thing in the back of his head, oh man. Oh man. That's what you get for shoving me when I was a child and making me feel unsafe to go to school. I'm still not sure what that enormous crystal actually does or why it changes color, but I'm sure it didn't look like that. And here's what I want to say in closing. Why did he tell you that? I don't know why he told me that. Like, we were besties. Maybe it was because I don't live in his area, and he thought maybe I'm not gonna, like, flood that around to some random guy from school, to his bully. To the guy who he bullied. He was my bully. Like, I don't know, but... There you go, Cinder. It happens. You know what I mean? I don't know why he told me, but I'm really glad that he did. Maybe it was the universe's gift to me. I do have something on my forehead that says, tell me intimate details about your private life, because strangers tend to do that with me. A decision of all time. I'm supportive of such. I'm still not sure what the enormous crystal actually does or why it changes color, but I'm sure it didn't look like that before. No, this is a special gay Labubu crystal. I wonder if it's also the same. Really? Gaia is more than a little vexed that the outing did not result in greater changes in the empty. We tipped the scales away from the light, I'm sure of it, but something's wrong. Very wrong. Because it's wrong, people do tend to feel safer around people with autism. Isn't that interesting? Do you think it's because they dehumanize us? So they feel like it's kind of like telling something to an inanimate object? For 100 long years, I have waited for this moment. I knew it. You've been hiding inside Eden all this time. It's going the hopeful route? That's cute. See, I live in the United States. Hope has died. I hope the rest of the world keeps hope alive for us, because it just does not exist here anymore. An Asian. Wait, wait, I thought we killed all these dudes. I am Metron, servant of Zodiark. Come through, Celine Dion, because it's all coming back. It's all coming back to me now. There's still Fanny Danny. Yeah, but he's not a real one. He's not a real OG. He was made into an Asian. You know what I mean? I've cried every day about a week about the state of the world. I had severe burnout on Saturday to the point where I almost hospitalized myself. So I'm kind of taking like a week away from feeling it all. Like I told Kaj, I had a text message to 911 set up in my phone because I was about ready to get help because my blood pressure was crazy. The voice that has whispered all my life. All right, what's going on here with Eden? Indeed, thanks to you, I am all but free, but my prison of life. It's time to conquer Earth. Does that mean Eden was used to seal away an Asian? Oh, Eden is the Asian. That is Eden, an Asian transformed into a Sin Eater. Oh my god, that's right. That's so freaking cool. Maybe it's more that people with autism generally don't act as much as people who don't have it. That could also be a thing. Listen, there's something to say about the fact that you, by not masking, by not presenting yourself inauthentically, other people feel more authentic around you. And genuinely, that could be a reason why people bully people with autism, because we challenge their ability to sleepwalk through life pretending to be something that's really an amalgamation of characters that they've liked along the way and people they've admired along the way, rather than a true introspective sense of self. And we, as autistic people, have no choice but to authenticate an actual sense of self. And that scares them. So they bully us. Or they open up to us, one way or another. It could be that. I think it's the dehumanization. I've heard enough about Asians to know that they are nothing but trouble. But I've never imagined that one of them was behind all of this. Seriously, if enough people join my follow me on TikTok, I start going lives, that's the kind of shit that I want to talk about. I want to talk about autism awareness and things like that. While I cook. If you're not following me on TikTok, it's DractyLTTV. I thought that restoring the darkness was my idea, but this was your plan from the very beginning. We had a lot of really interesting convos while I was on Discord yesterday. That's the vibe. It was. All it took was the slightest suggestion. The rest was entirely your doing. My freedom is so close, I can almost taste it. Finally, my soul may journey beyond the flesh to which I am yet bound. I knew you would come for me, Gaia. That's what she said. Don't flatter yourself. You've caused me nothing but pain. If I've helped you, it wasn't intentional. That's a good way to take power away from narcissists. You did exactly as I planned, but it wasn't my intention. So, good for you. Even now, your memories elude you. Hearken to me, Gaia, and remember. Oh, congratulations, you manipulated me. Good for you. Fuck. Pardon my language. In an age past, the world you know as the 13th was flooded by darkness. Like ripples in water, the repercussions were felt in the other shards. None more so than here on the first. It became perilously imbalanced and susceptible to the influence of light. Were light to consume the first, as darkness did the 13th, it would likewise become a lifeless void, lost to our cause. We could not allow this mistake to be repeated. It was our duty to safeguard this world from the selfsame fate. After a time, Emet conceived of a plan to trigger a rejoining, utilizing the very light we'd labored to keep in check, and tasked us with bringing the plan to fruition. So, this guy's a true believer. But at last, we were thwarted by Ardbert and his companions. Though our resolve was too strong, theirs was stronger still. And as we fell, so too was the light unleashed. For us, however, death is not the end. Though our bodies may perish, our souls live on, withdrawing but temporarily into the rift. Until you can find a new body to possess. I too would have been reborn, but ere my soul could leave its corporeal form, Ardbert struck me with a blade of purest light, and that light enveloped my body, twisting it beyond recognition. So Ardbert created the first Sin Eater? Eden, the first Sin Eater. My soul felt such agony as I'd never known, and then I knew no more. In my insensate, instinctive state, influenced by Ardbert's fervent desire to banish darkness, I unleashed the light burgeoning within me, and it spread as an all-consuming wave to every corner of the world. That's sick. The flood of light. So that's how Sin Eaters came to be. So it turns out that the flood of light was really just a massive, like, flatulence from Eden. All would have been lost had not the one Minfilia appeared, halting the light's inexorable advance. She saved what little remained of the world. I've learned to mitigate. Oh, it still exists in a few tells that people see, but I usually blend in for the most part. You're not a discloser then. Do disclose. In the process, she also restored to me a sliver of my consciousness, though I remained trapped in my altered form. Motionless, I was capable of only feebly whispering. Oh, interesting. Emmet Selk? Couldn't he have saved you? Perhaps he could have, if such had been his wish. Far easier, however, to simply find another piece of my fractured soul to replace me. Okay, interesting. From his perspective, there was no need to intervene and potentially disturb the balance of ether, and so here I remained. I don't try to blend in either. So after you failed, he left you here to rot. Some friend he turned out to be. Fair. Thus abandoned, I called out for what seemed like an eternity to the only soul who could save me. You, Gaia. All this time you were calling to me for help? Yes, but you'd forgotten me, forgotten our duty. Though vestiges of your true power remained, you could not wield it at will. Time went by and eventually change came. The light began to subside and the darkness of night returned. Gradually, my voice grew stronger until I was able to exert my will over you. If you wanted me to free your soul from Eden, which is why you had me attack it. Another plan that ended in failure, thanks to Natal. Indeed. Well, thankfully, your attempts to restore this barren land allowed Eden to absorb more and more ether aligned closer to darkness, gradually eroding the cage of light that holds me. Owing to your most recent efforts, my mind is wholly my own once more. I'm able to project my image beyond those confines. Yeah? Hex? Then all this time we've been helping to free an Ascian. Huh, that's a fine tale, but why should I care about any of it? What are you to me? Come with me to Eden's core. There all shall become clear. Wait. Oh yeah, I did know that, Hex. Isn't that amazing? It's Elidibus, La Habrea, and Emetzelk. Emetzelk, Elidibus, Venatin, La Habrea. As I'm wandering afar from Daniel and Mattea. That's my song. I've just realized something. If Eden has been absorbing all that rebalanced ether, that must be why we struggle to restore life to the empty. I suppose we can think about that later, though. Amarant in final days experience despair, as if the very star itself sets fire to the air. Na-da-day, more importantly, it seems I've lost control over Eden. Most likely because of the Ascian. Urianger specifically warns us not to, Urianger specifically warned us about not listening to the fairy's honeyed words. So we'd think this through before we go rushing in. Oh, that's cute, Hex. That's a cute idea. If only he and Thancred were here now. Oh, that would be cool, Ishimura. If we got to have, like, the white auracite resting on our countertop. That would be cool. What are you talking about? I'm sorry, Gaia. I shouldn't be so quick to lose heart. What? No, that's not what I meant. Who are Urianger and Thancred? Babes? Do you smell toast? Wait. No, I know those people. I'm sure of it, but why can't I remember them? Huh. I thought something was strange when I mentioned the festival on board Eden. It was as though you had no recollection of our earlier conversation. This is most likely connected to Mitron. Damn it all. What more is that fiend going to take from me? Her outfit is so freaking cool. Hands up if you would wear that outfit. What Reen's wearing. I feel like I would wear that outfit. It looks super comfy. To tell the truth, the thing that frightens me the most is that you might forget about us. Oh, they're definitely dating. Dude, that's a dating concern. That won't happen. For every memory I lose, we'll make 2 more together. And if I need to know something, I can just ask you. Why not start by telling me about Urianger and Thancred? But to be honest, my nerves are all a jitters, so I need something to help me settle down before we confront Mitron. Is Stormblood the lesbian expansion, or is it Shadowbringers? Well, Stormblood gave us Nago and Lise. But this expansion gave us these 2, and it also gave us... There was another thing. I forget. Dang. The step lesbian. Oh, and the Viera, who are clearly all lesbians. canonically. The step lesbians. Oh, there's step lesbians? Okay. Fair enough. Lesbians everywhere. I love lesbians. I think they're great. I think more lesbians should be in charge of more things. Statistically, they are more compassionate leaders. It's true. The science is there to support it. Morianje is probably the most intelligent person I know. He spends a lot of time reading, but he also says that you can't learn everything from books, and encouraged me to go out and see the world for myself. Sounds sensible to me. Much better to experience things firsthand than to read about someone else. Like those coffee biscuits. No book could ever describe how good they taste. Is there anything else you could tell me about him, Natal? He can walk on water until he can't. So he walks on water instead of swimming? But that would certainly save you from getting wet. I should have asked him to teach me how. Well, it's something he never quite mastered himself, and he often ended up getting wet anyway. In fact, the whole thing is probably more trouble than it's worth. Sadu and Serena, nice. Yes. Sadu might be a dom. Might? As for Thancred, he's the one who freed me from Yulmore. At first, I thought of him as my knight in shining armor, but really he was much more than that. We traveled all over Norvrant, and he helped me become the person I am today. He even gave me my name. He's also an expert in infiltration. His gift for song won the heart of many a fair lady. Or so he claims. Singing? Well, that doesn't sound like the Thancred I know. It seems he has a way with words, but that must be how he was able to choose such a pretty name for you. Subtly complimenting your girlfriend while talking about someone else? I ship it. I ship it. That's amazing. That's amazing. That reminds me of another Am I Overreacting? We got to talk about that one. Actually, while we're on the subject, the gunblade over here belonged to Thancred. Oh, it's Thancred's gunblade. As far as mementos go, it's a bit of a cumbersome side, but it reminds me of our adventures together. Even though there's a little chance I'll ever see him again, it still feels like he's here with me. Keeping your memories close. You know what? I should keep a diary. Even if I forget everything, at least I'll have something to look back on. That's a brilliant idea. So we're going to be making lots of new memories together. Maybe I could write in it too. As long as you improve your handwriting before you go scrawling all over it. I'd like your entries to be vaguely legible, if you don't. Of course, your ladyship. Oh, I love that. Oh, that's great, Triss. That's a very fun fact. That second one, I didn't read the first thing you wrote yet. But before that, we've got an Ascian to deal with. Let's get this over with. Look at the texture of that cloth, my goodness. I can never decide whether Sarita or Sadu or Reen and Gaia are the more sapphic duo. And then I go, why am I putting women against each other? And sit here delighted that we get so much sapphic content in the game. Good on you, Triss. I would have definitely, I would have definitely failed to unpack that whole why am I pitting women against each other thing. I would have started being like, who's gayer? It means Lesbos in nature, I think. I think it's because of a poet. Or an island, one of those. We came as you asked, so start talking. I think it was the Isle of Lesbos. But it was a poem named Sappho's. Why settle for mere words when I offer something far greater? Eden will now afford you a glimpse of the past. More than a glimpse, in fact, it will be as real as any of the foes you yourselves have conjured with. Conjured forth? Wait, you don't mean to perform a summoning, do you? Looks like he does. I do. I shall recreate the battle of 100 years past, which pitted Ardbert and his fellow warriors of light against their nemesis, the Shadowkeeper. Their nemesis? You mean Silva. That you should know the name, the true identity of the Shadowkeeper, emissary of chaos. And what do you hope to achieve with this history lesson of yours? You shall see, you shall remember. Now your very soul will revisit that fateful day 100 years ago. Wait, we destroy Metron and Logriff in A Realm Reborn, don't we? Gaia, you can't trust Metron. That was a different fractured, and Emet-Selch just like ditched this one in the first. You can't trust Metron. If you do, you'll end up being manipulated again. Reen. You're right. My days of being controlled by this demon are over. I have a new life now. I won't let anyone take that from me. My will is my own. You have no hold over me. This is all you're doing, accursed minions of light. I should be the one at her side, not you or anyone else. I will take her beyond the reach of your poisonous influence and keep her safe. She said no, man. No means no. What have you done with Gaia? Nothing yet, but I will restore her to her true self. And you will help me by doing so, by conquering the adversary I present before you. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Reen. Ruh-roh. That's a lot of... That's fun facts. That's fun facts. I knew it was risky turning into trusting an Ascian, but we played right into Metron's hands. There's no choice but to do as Metron says. Perhaps, but I doubt that'll be the end of it. It's clear that Metron has no intention of returning Gaia to us. There may yet be an opportunity to free her. In the chaos of conflict, one can always find an opening to exploit. Of course, it's the conflict part that comes first. But if Ardbert was able to overcome this foe, then so can you. I'm like craving mac and cheese and broccoli today. I think today might be a phoned-it-in lunch day. It looks like Metron's grip on Eden has loosened somewhat. Perhaps to allow me to send you to the battlefield? Once you get there, don't let your guard down. While this may be a reenactment of a moment in history, the threat you face is very real. Whatever happens, you must make it through this. Gaia is counting on us. I gotta get through this. I gotta get through this. I gotta get my mind off you. Oh, cool. Oh, that's funny. As soon as Metron was reincarnated as a man, he immediately decided not to take no for an answer. Well, you know, he really, really, really wanted to be true to his manhood, didn't he? It's kind of like, there was this one post in the trans support group that I'm part of on Facebook. It was really funny. She said something like, she goes, ever since I transitioned, I feel like I can't go into a space without people looking at me and deciding how womanly I look And all of the cis women, all of this, like every cis woman in the chat was like, welcome to the sisterhood. Welcome to being a woman. Everywhere you go, people are going to be like, is she woman enough? Is she woman enough? And it was such a funny kind of thing where it's like, well, there was another person that was just like, well, at least you're having an authentic experience as a woman. I was like, oh, that is so funny. God. All right. So let me do a ready check for my people. See if everyone's still ready to do the Dungeone. Hex and Quizzy. Summoning Hex and Quizzy to the foreground. We got a Hex. Do we have a Quizzy? Quizzy, Quizzy, Bo Busy, Banana Fan of Fo Fizzy. Me and my Mo Mizzy. The Quizzy. There he is. Attaboy. There's a good boy. All right, let's go to Litany. I'm going to change clothes. Hold on. Let's go in as a Picto. Join. Yeah, Tris, there was also another comment that said like men evaluating your womanhood is gender affirming care. Someone else said something like, men don't evaluate whether other men are women enough. So in a way, they're kind of realizing that they consider trans women women. Let them cook. Let them... Existing while female. Crimes against humanity. Eden's Promise, Litany.
So this all took place 100 years ago.
Okay.
But what does it have to do with Gaia?
Is that Silva? Silva, you've had a glow down. Although Hex is out here like wood. Uh-oh. 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 Okay, I'm actually trying to do good with damage, so I'm curious to see how well I do in terms of DPS ranking. I'm instantly becoming toxic over this. I really shouldn't place too much importance on it. Oh, I'm dead. I didn't realize that there was like a thing going on. Thanks, Davi. Oh well. I'm gonna save my burst. Okay. It's coming up. Bursties. Uh-oh, that was a bad time for a burst. I can't believe I made it out of there, though. That was a bad time for a burst. We're still getting some good crits. Those were 3 good crits. Wait, what happened? I'm somewhat annoyed that this is a cash shop mount. What is? This wolf is a microtrans action? What's a microtrans? Tris, as a tall, you cannot make fun of people for being short. That's ableist. I won't have this like ableism in my chat. Average height at best. How tall are you? Oh no! I touched the no red. 5'10"? Oh, okay. You're still considered tall. I would say average height is like 5'7", 5'8". I'm not doing well with damage. Let's look around. Cool background. Cool, I'm tall. Yeah, take the win. Take the win. But also the L, because how dare you make fun of short? You know what's really funny? My ID. I was such a late bloomer. You know how when you get your ID, they kind of figure you're done growing, so they give you a certain height? I was such a late bloomer that when I got my driver's license, I still hadn't had my growth spurt. So my driver's license says that I'm 5'6", but I'm 5'9". And I thought that was pretty funny. Now I know I'm 5'9" because every time I go into the doctor's office and they ask me what my height is, I say 69 inches. And then they always like check my height for intake. Like 69 inches. Because I'm 5. And I find that amazing. I would not have guessed that I'm taller than you. Really? Do I come off as tall and imposing? Do I seem very mask for mask? I come across as tall. I am tall. I'm 5'9". We established this. That's a good joke. That's a good one. I would never ignore the feet, though. Not the toes. Those little piggies need love, too. They went all the way to market and, like, traveled home and all this stuff. Bruh. Quizzy and I are just napping. No healers left. Were I you, I would go ahead and use that limit break as soon as it's ready, DPS. Yeah, there you go. Okay, that did 1%. All on its own, not bad. That's another percent down. Just do that 4 more times. That's another one. You got this. Just keep on keeping on. 3 times left. Put on your mitts and do your healers. Pop your second wins. 2% left. Come on. Look, there's Ardbert. There we go. Beautiful. Good job, everybody. Oh my god, Davi, you look amazing. Davi, you look amazing. I need that jacket. I need that jacket because I need to go to a jungle party. It's black tie and it's jungle party. And I feel like I'm not even going to be able to go because I don't have an outfit for it. But if I don't go to this party after being like RSVP, there's like 200 people on the list to go. There's like 200 people on this list to go. It's one of those parties that if you don't go, you're not getting invited back. So I got to actually go to the thrift store and find something like jungle black tie. I'm thinking of wearing a tie with a loincloth. You know what I mean? Metron returned Gaia to us, but I have a feeling that this isn't over yet. Could not have asked for a better coat tank. You did great. You did great. The Warriors of Light, the Shadowkeeper. I've seen all this before. Yes, you and I joined our powers as one to create the Shadowkeeper. We bore witness to its final battle with the Warrior of Light. Our power? So I was there. I wasn't alone. No, Gaia, it's not true. It can't be. How can you have been there 100 years ago? Look deep inside. You know it to be true. Cast aside those worthless memories and embrace who you truly are. No, Gaia. I am your father. Worthless? Now I see. This is why you've been tampering with my memories ever since I was a child. Gaia's in the trailer for the new Dissidia game. That's pretty exciting. Does she have a hammer? Just so. And now I possess the means to purge them entirely. Your rebirth will be finally complete. You have no right to deny me a life, to rob me of what I hold most precious. My memories may seem worth to you, but not to me. I will never be yours. My place is here, in this world, in this life, in this moment, wherever my friends are. That is where I belong. Shake the cane. Then why would you turn your back on your glorious past? On the lives we once lived? Any past I shared with you is long gone. Me to my ex. I live in the here and now, striving for a better future. Me to my ex. And I'll be damned if I let you take that away from me. Hammer smash! Oh, that's interesting. Oh, interesting, Triss. That should be neat. To be reunited at long last, only to be shunned. Would that I had died with you, to be reborn. Even without knowledge of your past, we may yet forge a future together. I'm sick of your riddles. Speak plainly or not at all. You and I fought the Warriors of Light as one, joined in both body and soul. When Ardbert struck his final blow, the light tore through the bonds that held us. Though you perished, I was condemned to far worse fate. So they did the Ascian Prime thing as well? My flesh became my prison, and I was cursed to remain here in abomination, while you lived on with others at your side. I will suffer it no more. You belong to me. I too was once held against my will, robbed of my freedom, to be trapped and alone for 100 years. Can't begin to imagine the pain you must have felt. That doesn't give you the right to deny Gaia a chance at happiness. Baby, I've changed. I want you back. I know you're with someone now that makes you really happy in a way that I could never. But give me another chance, based on nothing. Once we knew happiness, true happiness, until fate conspired to tear us apart, I will never let that happen again. We will be joined as one, my memories, yours, together for all eternity. Oh my god. It's starting to get really weird. Starting to get a little weird there, buddy. She said no once already. The darkness, it's rising within me. Whoa. That mark. Somebody answer my lore question. Are Logriff and Logriff? Are Logriff and Metron the same Ascians that did the Ascian Prime thing in that one trial in A Realm Reborn? What is this? Oh, why am I... Hold on, Gaia. Whatever it is, you mustn't give in. No? Okay, thank you. Who are you? Uh-oh. Oh, that was Lahabrea and Igeorm. And wife number 2? Okay, because the first one, his first wife was Athena, right? Okay, thank you. Yes, yes. Now nothing will keep you from me. I am yours and you are mine. Cool sphere. It looks like one of those things you touch in the mall and like you can like see lightning bolts touching your hands back. You guys know what I'm talking about? Oh, that's weird. Okay. We are one. We remember. That's not good. So it's true. Gaia really is a reincarnated Ascian. The girl you once knew is no more. The Ascian who held the seat of Logriff is all that remains. Gaia is her true name. Oh, it's time for a really inconvenient brain episode. Everyone protect me while I suddenly become vulnerable. Oh, Logriff, how long has it been? How long I dreamed of this day. All grown up, that's what she'll look like, I guess? Is that you, Metron? Forgive me, I don't recognize you. In my defense, my memories have only recently been restored. My mind is still a little hazy. Hardly surprising. No matter how many times we are reborn, it is disorienting to have everything around you change. Even so, I immediately recognized your resplendent soul, and I cling to the hope that one day you will likewise remember mine. You always were a forgetful one. I can never forget you, try as I might. Toxic. But tell me, what do you know of my past? I admit my memories may need refreshing. We served together as members of the Convocation of 14, dedicated to the summoning of Lord Zodiark. Although the task assigned to you eventually fell to Elidibus. Yes, I remember. Amid the chaos and despair, you never left my side, my loyal protector. Yeah, my character model broke. She's not updating. I set a customer appearance into everything. But in the end, it was in vain. I was powerless to prevent Heidelin from tearing our world asunder. Why isn't my custom skin working? So I heard from Emmett Selk. We'll labor to make our world whole again. That's why he restored my memories so that I can play my part. I'm doing my part. Our part. Alone we struggle. By joining your power with mine, we may yet succeed. My power. You always won. We're one for flattery. I assure you, I'm quite sincere. It would be my honor to serve the cause alongside you. And I shan't take no for an answer. Confirmed. Confirmed. The honor is mine. For as much as I tried and tease you, you are everything to me. My inspiration. When I'm with you, I fear nothing. Promise me, we'll never be parted again. She's having an emotional affair. I promise, even should fate conspire to separate us, I will reach out to you wherever you may be. Okay, Hex. XOXO. I'll see you around, Triss. Thanks for hanging out. And I will come running. It's that time, isn't it? It's that time. We were destined to find each other, to awaken our buried past and be born anew. Though our brethren employ crystals to return sundered souls to their office, without them, such a feat was beyond my reach. But by becoming one in mind and body, my memories are yours. At last, you have awoken. Now the time has come to restore our world to the utopia it once was. Let Gaia go. You are not worthy to speak that name. If you must call her anything, use the name chosen by her parents, if you even know what that is. No, to me, her name is Gaia. And nothing you say about her makes any difference to me. I don't care if she's an Ashian. She's my friend. Was your friend. Never again will she answer to your cries. We break the shackles that bind her. Your wicked schemes have gone far enough. We're taking Gaia back. Accursed servants of light, you will not tear us apart again. I'm conflicted because it seems to me like Gaia is choosing him. You know what I mean? What is this? Visions in my mind? A summoning? All your hopes and fears turned against you. There is no escape from your past. Oh, man. Oh, man. Rena's racked with agony as unseen tendrils grasp at her memories. Feel better, Hex? Aw, that's very sweet. You know what? Okay, so how much... You know what? I think now would be a good time to... Let's see what we've got. Let me look at this real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Yeah, we're halfway through, and we're gonna start the third one tomorrow and the fourth one tomorrow. We're gonna finish Eden Raid tomorrow, is what we're gonna do. I don't want to get started on this one because we're not gonna have enough time to finish it by the time we get to the last thing. So I just want to make sure that we end it intentionally instead of, you know, running into a roadblock, basically. So I'm gonna give Quizzy a hug here before I head back to my house. And yeah, so tomorrow we can definitely look forward to finishing the Eden Raid, definitely. I think the next conversation we have with her will unlock the next trial. And I don't want to just come back and only have one of the Eden Raid trials to do next time. So this is going to be a good way for us to close things off. So it's the beginning of another week. Happy Monday, everybody. I hope you had a wonderful time hanging out with me for a little bit and that the rest of your day goes smoothly and that you make the world a better place just by being in it. You make my life better just by being in it. And yeah, so thanks for being here. I'll see you next time. Bye. Bye. Bye-baj. See ya. Bye, Cinder. Bye, Nami. Bye, Lisa. Or Kaj. Get her right there. They're account sharing. Get her. Bye, Hex. I hope you feel better. Chiz is out of here. And then tomorrow we're doing Eden Raids. Looking forward to it. See you later.